Welcome to the Postman Take. Conspiracy behind Disha Ravi's name is being tweeted like more than 10,000 tweets every day. But however, Disha's lawyer says these are all fake. The family of Disha Ravi, the 22-year-old climate activist who was arrested by the Delhi police in connection with a toolkit or a Google open source document on the farmers' protest on Sunday, has clarified that she is Hindu after hundreds of tweets claimed that her actual name is Disha Ravi Joseph and claimed she is a Christian. Dismissing these claims, her family has said that her full name is Disha Annappa Ravi. Prasanna R., a lawyer and close friend of Disha's family, told the resources her mother's name is Manjula Nanjaya, father is Ravi. They are from Tiptur in Tumkur district of Karnataka. While debunking the fake theory made on Twitter to try to discredit Disha, Prasanna also added that it does not and should not matter what religion Disha belongs to. Disha's religious identity does not matter here. How is it relevant if she is Christian or Hindu? She is a nature lover and had friends from all over. She has not followed any religion, though she was brought up in a Lingayat household. It is unfortunate that we have to debunk this cooked up religious identity that is being used to spread hatred further, he added. One of Disha's friends told resources, her name is Disha A. Ravi and I can't believe this is a conversation that needs to happen. It should not matter if someone belongs to a particular religion or caste. She is an Indian who believes in all of us coming together for the greater good and progress of this nation and us as humanity. Disha's family also sought to debunk claims on Kannada media that she received foreign funds for her volunteering work. There are so many obnoxious lies being spread about Disha. Kannada channels, are you even saying that she received foreign funds? All these can be disproved easily, but channels are spreading lies, Prasanna added. One of Disha's friends who regularly works with her in conducting cleanup drives and tree planting drives in Bengaluru said that the volunteers would manage their expenses themselves. We managed splitwise accounts and even shared the costs of buying material like chart paper and color, said her friend. Disha Ravi Joseph was trending on Twitter in India on Wednesday morning with hundreds of tweets claiming that Disha Ravi is a Syrian Christian from Kerala and that she and Nikita Jacob, against whom a non-bailable warrant has been issued by the Delhi police in the same case, are working together to conspire against India. As of 10 a.m., there were over 10,000 tweets under this trend. One of the tweets with misinformation about her name has over 9,000 likes and 3,000 retweets. Following her arrest, multiple imposter Twitter accounts have also emerged claiming to be connected to Disha Ravi. However, people close to Disha confirmed that no one in her family is posting tweets on any Twitter account in her name. One particular Twitter handle, Climate Disha, has over 6,000 followers and over 24,000 likes on one of the tweets. The handle first claimed that it was Disha Ravi's sister, even though Disha is a single child. The handle later claimed that it was her cousin. This too was denied by Disha's friends and family. This is not the first false claim made against Disha Ravi. Earlier, people misreported that Disha is a single mother, a claim that was debunked by everyone again. All the condition of anonymity, Disha's high school friend told resources on a telephonic call. The social media claim that Disha is a single mother is fake. Disha's arrest is the first by the Delhi police in connection with the Greta Toolkit case. Toolkits are nothing but Google Docs or online Word documents that contain basic information to any issue, tweet suggestions and information on what hashtags to use and whom to tag on social media, and are a regular inventory while organizing protests online. Various forms of toolkits are also used by social media teams of political parties as well when they need to plan a particular social media campaign. In this case, however, the police have alleged that toolkit was made by Khalistanis with an intention to wage war against India. Those who worked with Disha at Fridays for Future have, however, reiterated that young Indian activists amplifying information about protests and causes in India to an international audience is nothing unusual.